The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for. The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young, coin in hand.
That Witcher's rather handsome. No two ways about it. The Duchess summoned him. Wonder what for?
I'm my own master with a bottle in front.
When I was young, we adhered to certain models, as one should.
I was to get a new clock from Jean Boulet. I had an appointment and all. But when I walked in, the place was empty.
Yet the sign was unlocked.
That Witcher's rather handsome. Would a man like me to walk about with this bird's nest? Whatever shall I do? That Witcher's rather handsome.
A courtesan is like a rat catcher. Good for when the pussy at home grows too fat.
That Witcher's rather handsome. That Witcher's rather handsome.
One false move and you will regret it.
Witcher! You've been to Zarakaina. Ophir, have you beaten her?
Hey, Cocker!
Let me order. Where only my spirit is willing as my flesh is weak.
A smashing place we have, eh? Wine by the barrel, peace and quiet, lovely views.
Oh!
Can you believe the tidings from the quarry? A cow dropped from the sky in broad daylight. It's a miracle there was
Lepiota's racing round.
You take the pity.
Here, Witcher.
Whoa! Giddy up.
La 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 la.
Pastime with good company. I laugh and shall until I die. Grudge who lost, but none.
That's it, Roach.
So God's be pleased, but safe will I.
Giddy up.
The way to zip through the streets while everyone flees.
Move it.
Slithering snake by the lake.
Take it easy. Let's go.
That's my knees ache something horrible.
Slithering snake by the lake.
Run, Roach. Go, go. Hey-ya. Giddy up. Go, go.
Ooh, you scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grottore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
By napping outside the cave for a fortnight?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
Better see what happened to the knight. Come on. Rusty armor. All the remains of the last thrill seeker to make it out here. Bones. Human. Hollow inside. Marrow's been sucked out. Didn't stand a chance. Had to end this way. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant. About a year, maybe. Various sundries, some tools. Gertori must have taken them from its victims. Cradle filled with children's shoes. Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque. You were in a winter garden. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. Beast knocked his torch away. Must not like fire too much. Clear as day now. Spriggan, gotta be. Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to lure it. Let's go! Take it easy. Oh.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
All work and no play, right, Witcher?
Giddy up.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine.
The Duchy, as we know, suffers from a
The Duchess and the chivalric code. To them I swore fealty.
Do you prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia, or the Butcher of Blaviken?
143.
Before long, you will have to look to fairy tales to find a witcher or knight.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is. See you later.
Go in peace for a night. Cutler sucks its blood to piss. I paid too much out again.
Before long, you will have to look to fairy tales to find them.
Greetings, Knight.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is. See you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Remember, Witcher, history is wrought by those who can hang heroes.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I thought. It sucks that it's not the best. I paid too much out again.
Before long, you will have to look to fairy tales to find a witcher called Knight.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like. Greetings, Knight.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Thank you. 'Cause I don't want to be a slave. I want to be free. 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 I want
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night. Cuttle sucks its blood to piss. I paid too much out again.
This all bodes very ill.
$143 carry the two.
Before long, you will have to look to fairy tales to find a witcher or knight.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like.
This all bodes very ill.
You prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia or the Butcher of Blood?
Oh, my.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front.
Wine. Sunlight captured in a bottle.
Whoa! A witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle, Ganesha petals?
Show me what you've got in stock. Need to get going. Till next time.
in your belly fit. I was to get a new coif from Jean-Louis.
Afraid I've got bad news. Sir the Goff fell in combat.
Just as I had feared. He was so terribly courageous, bold to the point of being rash. He'd have done anything for me. Gran always said true love must end in true tragedy. It seems she was right.
So, about my reward. Didn't manage to save his life, true, but I did.
Reward? I mourn the loss of the love of my life, yet you... The gall! Take your gold and choke on it! Oh, Francois.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and rose. Never you are. Here is such thing.
The book of lust is hard and girthy. No one can grip the...
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide. in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Follow me, please.
Every day the same. Wine, and more cracks muddling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
You smell that?
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Levioda. Monsieur Bolius's wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Follow me, please. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
cough. You'll soon need to cough.
Follow me, please. 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 This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Follow me, please. 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 Follow me. The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
A witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibley would so quaintly put it.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
How might I be of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Know what? Might not be the best time to lay out that kind of coin. Let me sleep on it.
Ponder the notion however long you wish, sir. I am at your disposal always.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.